Yokoso, and welcome to another edition of Manga Shoukai. This is your host, Steady here, one of the official Shonen Jump translators for VIZ Media, specifically most well known for Jujutsu Kaisen. But today we are talking about Goku Shufudo, or in English, The Way of the Househusband. This is a series that's not Shonen Jump, but is picked up by VIZ Media. They published this English version. And I am thrilled that they have come out with this, the English version, and it's getting a little bit more attention now because the Japanese one has been out for a while and it's extremely popular in Japan. The general premise being this ex-yakuza gang member is now a house husband under kind of different circumstances. They kind of reveal a little bit along the way, but it's really not about that. It's about just the absurdist comedy, kind of the juxtaposition with the fact that he's an ex-yakuza member, but he's a house husband, right? If you're a fan of the Yakuza video game series, kind of those little moments in the video games where you have like Kiryu doing some really absurd things, that's what this manga is really all about. But I got both the Japanese version as well as the English VIZ Media version that just came out. And I want to take a look at a little bit of both. It's probably mainly going to be this English version one here. You can order it on Amazon. It just came out. But immediately, just kind of the cover just immediately catches your attention, right? It's kind of like, well, what's going on? But the Tsugi ni Kuru Manga Taisho. So this was kind of like one of those polls, one of many. They have all these different kind of polls, but it's well recognized and very well recommended on all sorts of mediums. But look at that face. That is the main character, Tats. He's known as the Immortal Dragon. And yes, he has the tattoos and everything too. But with his cute apron and his shopping bag and all that. But yeah, take a little quick through here. These are like the supermarket ads and stuff in Japan, sale. Kind of like, you know, you get from like Safeway or, you know, Trader Joe's or whatever you got. So Gokudo, just these two kanji, Gokudo, that's like the Yakuza way. But then they put Shufu, but like this, the husband version of Shufu as opposed to housewife. So it's Goku Shufudo, the way of the house husband. So perfect translation for the English version. I don't want to reveal too much, but just kind of show these, like what's going on, right? Oh, he's got a knife. The tattoos. What's going on? Oh no, he's pulling out the knife. And and he's making a bento. This is kind of the general like formula for this, is that the first few pages are very like Yakuza, like, oh my god, something's going down, but then it's something just very cute instead. He's even putting in like a briefcase like it's like drugs or something like that. But yeah, it's just so funny. I've read through the Japanese versions 1 through 3 already. I'm hoping they come out with a volume 4 as well soon. But yeah, just yeah. So some of the print is actually very nice. But this is he's married. He has a wife and a cat, and the wife is obsessed with this kind of like, do you know if you know like Purikua? Yeah, but I wanted to flip through this one real quick, the Japanese version, but really take a look at this is my first time opening the English version. So oh, I think there's like a bug or The Way of the Househusband. Awesome typography there too. By Kosuke Ono, I should add. Very nice. Nice. The thing with this manga is that with a lot of Japanese comedy mangas, it's the kind of jokes are very culturally specific as well, which is why I add that if you're a fan of the Yakuza series, you might kind of understand, but you don't necessarily have to understand like Japanese Yakuza, maybe just kind of like gang culture in general to enjoy it, but there are kind of Japanese specific. So I'd be really curious what non-Japanese readers might think of this. Not to say that you don't have to be Japanese to enjoy it at all, but some of the jokes might kind of go over your head, or you won't get the full effect that maybe a Japanese person will, or maybe you are. You know, I don't want to make that kind of prejudgment or anything like that. And that's the wife right there. Yeah, and they have all these like little extra pages that have like just housewife, house husband type things on there. Yes, you can't protect what's precious to you through violence. What are you, some tree hugging king? Okay, so the translation is very good. Not gonna lie, they don't hold back. It's so funny, he's like, don't you dare be violent about this stuff as he's smacking him. That's like the whole joke. He's like, don't you dare be violent, and this is perfect. Yeah, I remember laughing so hard when I read that in Japanese, but from what I can see at a quick glance, they've done a very good job. Shout outs to Viz Media, and I wonder who did the translations for this. Here we go. Sheldon. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna attempt to mispronounce your last name. Durzka? Sheldon Durzka. I did anyways, attempt it. But yeah, amazing job. Very cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna flip through every single page or anything like that, but wanted to just kind of give a quick look at a manga that I highly recommend. If you're a fan of comedy and if you're a fan of manga and Yakuza, highly recommend this one. You can see just kind of quick glance, the English version is much bigger as well, but they've done a great job of really capturing the original medium there. Very nice. Viz. Good job. Shout outs to Viz. Alright, hey, thanks very much for taking the time to watch this one. I know you could be anywhere else right now, but took the time to watch here. I appreciate it. And definitely, if there's other recommendations, I'll definitely consider it. I can't guarantee anything, but I have a few other things that I plan on doing a manga shokai for as well. But if there's anything that you think might fit the bill, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, thanks again for watching. We will see you again. Mata yoroshiku!